Alright, are we live? Is anyone in here? Not sure how many people are going to show up on the holiday weekend, but we'll see. Uh, yeah, I don't know what the poll should be. Let's see, wait for a few more people to get in here. Let's see. We got. What do we got? What's up, DJ? What is X Prime? X Empire. X Empire, Mog, XEN, and XRP. What's up, Cater? How you doing, my man? Oh yeah, the graduation was great. Tons of people there, tons of family. It was good. Yeah, I don't even know what the coins are doing today. Are we just still sitting here? What is X Empire? Yeah, I don't know what that is. Well, maybe that's your name. Hold on. There we go. Tagzilla's in the house. He said no alt season. Yeah, when I typed that up, I was like, who's going to be the first to say there is no alt season? I knew it was coming. There is no alt season. Alright. Apparently that coin doesn't exist. Yeah, what is Mog doing? Did Mudang ever take off yet? Probably not. Yeah, Mog's still sitting low to the high, stuck at the 618 going sideways. Support is 1 and 1.4 is the price to beat. But it's not moving. Not bad though for a new high over a 7x up to this 8.6 level. But ultimately we're just not moving, we're still stuck. Your alts are pumping. We only got 9 people here. Jeez. Oh, okay. Now I see it. Did we look at this one before? No, it's XRP. Alright, I got you. XRP really quick. XRP's, I don't think, moving. It's up 2%. XRP's holding up very well. As long as you're over this $2 range, 205, you're just holding. Yeah, we've been holding for 5 months going sideways on XRP. It's like how much more can it handle? XRP to $8 is 3.5x from here. But yeah, it's holding up very well. X Empire, never heard of this one. XC maybe. Yeah, not a bad looking chart. Yeah, we're just going the other direction. But let's see. X Empire is getting stuck at what? Stuck right at the 382. Smacked into the 382, so you're still bearish. But you are holding an uptrend here, so it doesn't look bad. You may get a wick back down, but you should hold this 4072 level, even if it comes down there for a moment, because the trend's holding. And then once you break over 301, you're bullish, and then 302 to the moon. And to the moon being possible new high on X here. That's not a bad move. If people are going to buy this coin, it's a 15.5x up to 201. And she's curling up. What's up, Eldor? How you doing, my man? What's up, PJ? What's up, Shadow? We got Maddie in the building. You've had 2 good runs on it. It's not bad. Zbeck. Is Zbeck moving? Yeah, Zbeck's been holding up very well. ZBCN to the moon. Done left me behind. Let's see where she's at. Yeah, where'd our little thing go? Yeah, Zbeck still looks bullish here. It's just pushing. Man, I cannot believe I didn't get in down here. And I bought that other stupid coin. Oh, I'd have been up so good right now. I didn't choose wisely. We'll just do it short term. So Zbeck, as long as Zbeck stays over 36. Nope. Yeah, 36. As long as you're over 36 and down to 33, this thing's still bullish, but it's looking good where it is right now. And then Zbeck to the moon, 3 to 4 to 5 cents. Yeah, if this thing takes off like XCN did, then can you imagine if this thing just starts blasting out of here? Yeah, because now your 4.5 cent range is a 10x. And then from the bottom there where we're watching it is a 40, almost a 45x from the bottom. Zbeck looks toppy. Yeah, we say that a lot. I would have done got out. If I would have got in back here, instead of buying that other coin, I would definitely be out. Took all my profits out. Because you never know when these coins are going to just drop and it's over. You have 1,000 in it. That's not bad. Like I said, it doesn't look horrible at all. What's up? 247. Can SUKU hit $30 or higher this bull run? What's up, Brock? How you doing? Been waiting for me to get on. No, I just got home. I actually moved my daughter today. She moved out of my ex's house. That's raised her from from tiny. I think she was 5 years old. So she's moved in with her mama, and I had to use my truck to help get all her stuff out. But it's finally done. Zbeck's up 122%. Jeez. SUKU to $30. What is SUKU doing here? Yeah, I just did an update on SUKU. It looks like, all these charts that look like this, like dogging me, they're just curling up. I know everyone wants to be bearish and there's no alt season and stuff, but we don't need alt season to have a pump. These coins like this, especially on the monthly chart, look like they're ready to have a monthly candle, a large monthly candle spawn in soon. That's my thinking. It's not going to go to the moon right now, but just one giant green candle to spawn in somewhere. Can it go to $30? Oh yeah. $30 from here. 31 is only at 8.5x from here. SUKU's got to be a monster. Especially with everyone calling it the next Solana. I don't remember, but didn't Solana do a 400x last time? What are we at? 360. So yeah, this thing's easily gotta hit 30 bucks. It's got a nice macro chart. What's up, Antonio? How you doing, my man? What's up, Joseph? Tars AI. I think she's still stuck. Stuck or at the bottom, I don't remember. Oh yeah. It's not looking horrible. It's looking, I mean, these coins, they pumped and then now they're all holding up. That doesn't look horrible at all. You're over the 382 macro at 7.5. You're right back above this 10.8 level. Nice little V-shaped recovery, and then now it's trying to potentially continue to move up. So your support is 10.8 and resistance is 15.5. And like we've been saying on TARS, if TARS can manage to get over the 618, it's probably going to be extremely bullish to push higher because it's getting through this volume area. If it gets over that 15.5 area, then that's when this thing may take off again. But it doesn't look bad. And then TARS AI, I have no idea where it's going to end up, but a 10x to a dollar, $1.15, and then $1.80, probably $2 gets hit, is a 17x. But yeah, TARS doesn't look bad at all. Oh yeah, ZBEC's not listed on anything yet. They should put it on Binance first. That way it can pump to the moon and then Coinbase will rug it. What's up, Moonwalker? Can we check DIA and ABT? Yeah, last time I looked at DIA, it's all curled up just like some of these charts. And I think the bottom was in. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking bad. It tagged our trend again, especially if we zoom out to the monthly. You fix this. You're sitting over the 236. You tag the trend line. I think, let's see here. So DIA, low to the high. Yeah, pretty much tagged the 786 and bounced. It's back over to 618, 236. So when it gets back over 65 to 75 cents, then it's going to be bullish again. But it's sitting on support at 45 or 46. New high would take you possibly up to the 618 at 160. Damn. Can you guys hear me okay? I forgot to turn the air condition down a little bit. You hear the bacon cooking in the background. Alright, let me switch to music. But yeah, this thing to a new high would be about a 3.5x if that's the next move. And then if you think this thing's going to the moon, pretty much a 30x up to 14 to 15 bucks. Around there. But it's not looking bad where it is. And then from the high to the low, yeah, you're getting stuck right at the 382 at the moment. So if it can hold over about 46 and get over 50, it'll at least be short-term bullish to try to push up. Arc block, I don't think is moving. Arc block, what are we doing? Yeah, arc block's still stuck in the downtrend. Has yet to break it. But I do believe the bottom is in on arc block over 50. And you're at the downtrend and you're trying to hold the support at the 786 here. It's holding on the weekly. So 90 is your support to hold right now. We were above $1. I think $1 was your bottom. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, if it get back over $1, you're bullish again, and maybe it'll push through at that point. And then as for arc block to the moon, we've been saying recently, if it holds up and starts grinding up, I don't see why it wouldn't hit 20 to 30 bucks. $30 would be a 30x. It hasn't moved. And then 20 would be about an 18 and a half, 19x. No, I guess more like a 20x. Yeah, 20x. Oh man. You only carry 1 million bag. I wish I had rolled XCN into it. Yeah. What do we have up? Man, it's hot in here. ZBEX, the new improved XRP. I'm expecting a pump on altcoins and whatever coins, but it's not alt season pump. I have a feeling it's going to come before we know it. Voxels, what's up, Matrix? Voxels, we looked at that in the past, I believe. What's the ticker for it? I guess we have looked at it. This voxel. I guess that's what you're talking about. We've looked at this. It looks like the bottom is in that giant wick down there. It's trying to hold the 236 at the moment. Let's see what the support. So it needs to get back over pretty much 8 pennies, and then in, yeah, that's your 382 also. So it's not bullish at the moment till you get back over that level. But it is just kind of going sideways. So your support right now is 6, and then bullish back over at pretty much 8. Macro bullish over 18. Oh man, that's a big move. Yeah, if that was the bottom, this thing just to hit a 786 retracement to $2, it's going to be almost a 24x. 618 retracement is very possible if the coin is going to stay alive and people are going to buy it. Damn near a 10x to 75. Unless there's a different voxel coin, that's voxel. Voxies. Oh man, there's another coin. Oh no, I guess it is the same one. Oh yeah, it's the same coin. Alright. What's up, O House? Yeah, I think a lot of people need their coins to move. What's up, Alan? What's up, Isaac? You got Aaron in the house, XCN. What's up, XCN, bro? How you doing? Oh, I didn't even realize we got 33 people in here. It says not voxel, voxies. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's at the same price. Just the the Coinbase chart is shorter. It doesn't have all the history. Yeah, so why is one called Voxel and one called Voxies? Did they rebrand or something? It says Voxel up here. Voxel, Voxies. XCN, shipping. Shipping's probably still going sideways, holding up. Shipping is a good one. Shipping to the moon. I never did switch to music. What kind of music we want? Bearish or relaxing or let's see. Yeah, shipping's still going sideways, doing nothing. Still got a very good looking macro chart. Been holding up, making higher highs and higher lows. Trend is holding. You're holding over the 236. Just got to get over 8.3 to be bullish again, and then breakout is over 2. And then I would imagine, I don't know. Yeah, I guess shipping is going to shoot all the way up here, huh? To 30 cents pretty much and do a 45x from here. Hopefully this coin waits for me. XCN. But it's like we say every time, I would really wish for the market to do something. That way people will pile back into the stream. And that way the super chats pick up and we're all happy. I'm not just here yapping for 2 hours. Yeah, XCN's still holding up macro bullish. That's what we've been saying on the updates and every time we look at it. As long as you're holding this 16 level, this 382, you're still alive and bullish. Just simply consolidation and a bull flag on the weekly larger time frame. But it does appear you're coming back down. You got stuck at 2 again, got just above it, and they sell it again. So yeah, another 9% drop to support. It could wick down below it, of course. But ultimately, as long as we're holding on the 3-day and the weekly chart, doesn't look bad. I know you guys want it to run already, but it's just got to run when it wants to. But I think when it does finally get out of here, I think it's going to shoot right for this level here. Do a 3x up to 5.5, but it's not looking bad where it is. Let me see. If ZBEC hits 15 cents, I'll break you off 5K. I hope it does. We'll see what happens. If it continues to grind up like this, then there's no telling where to go. What's up, Dark? XEN's the biggest turd coin. What's up, Lady T? Welcome back. What's up, Flip Coins, my man? How you doing? Yeah, a lot of these coins are set up for moves. ArcBlock's gonna send. I hope it does. I hope it hits $30 for you guys. Caspa and Turbo. Alright, let me do Caspa first. Oh, come on. Yeah, I wouldn't say XCN's a turd. I mean, we were watching XCN from the very bottom. And pretty much saying, get in now, she's about to go, and she just took off. Ridiculous. I missed XCN and ZBCN. And we talk about them all the time, and it's too late. Caspa, yeah, Caspa's holding up. As long as you're over 10.5, you're bullish on the macro. You're over to 0.5236, you're getting stuck high to the low, 618 at 12. Once you get over 12, that's your possible breakout. 12 up to 15.5. If you get over 12, it'll send you up to 15.5. From right now, off of that bullish support, would be about a 44% move. And Caspa, I mean, if Caspa can get listed on, bigger exchanges, then $5 I would say is possible. Take you up here for a 45, 46x. But I think maybe $2 could be a good target. That'd be about a 19x or 18x almost. Or almost a 19x from here. But it's holding up, it's just not moving. But like I keep saying, these coins moved up and they're holding, so they're not dropping, so that's a good thing. Turbo, yeah, I think Turbo's gearing up for a move too. Yeah, the one I really want to get in on right now. Oh man, if it, hopefully we stay sideways for another 3 weeks till I get paid. Yeah, Turbo's still holding up. 618. You got to get over that 5.9 level. 6 pretty much, and then 7, and then you'll know she's bullish to push up maybe our target. You know, if we have a decent little run here soon, 3 pennies could be a good target. 6x from here. And then we'll pull back and cool off and then go up in the future. But Turbo, yeah. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're over 45, it looks like. I mean, you could still come all the way back down here, but as long as you're over pretty much 4.6, you're still bullish. What was the other coin? Mew. What's up, Vlad? What's up, Demon? Let's see. What's up, James? He says, what's up from Bangkok? What was that coin? AMC and Benji. Let me pull these up real quick. Did we ever look at Mew? Alright, let me pull this up. I guess we've never looked at Mew before. Yeah, she's curling up, but she's getting stuck at something. Mew, Cat in a Dog's World on Solana. Wow, this thing's got $34 million of liquidity. Holy crap. I guess the only thing we'll do here is just go from the high to the low. Yeah, I gotta switch this music, it's annoying the crap out of me. Yeah, you're getting stuck at the 0.5. You're above the 382, so as long as you're above 2035, you're bullish here on this little curl up. Yeah, and if this thing can get over the 618 at 205, they'll probably just shoot straight up. But yeah, this thing's got some good lock liquidity here, huh? Oh, that's not even a big move. It's a 5x to a new high. Up to 2. Yeah, so where's this thing going? 10x up to 4.5, so 10 cents maybe? A 10-cent Mew is going to give you about a 24x. Benji. Yeah, Benji's going to be a good one too. Still not doing anything. It's falling down below bullish support. Needs to get back over 2. Breakout over 3. 3.5. And Benji, where's Benji going? Jesus. Oh yeah, we said you're at a penny, so 2 pennies almost. Yeah, just to get to 50 cents is a 27x almost. Jeez. Yeah, Benji's going to be a good play. If it goes to $1, you get a 50x out of it. What are we looking at? Yeah, there's so many opportunities out there. So many different, you just got to pick the right one, but there's so many opportunities. Math is looking good. Caspa can't get on a tier 1 because they don't have a team to pay for exchanges. Is that true? I didn't know that. Is that why they're not listed anywhere? Math. Yeah, Math is a good one. It's on Coinbase. It's a low market cap. Math to the moon. I don't know why it's not cooling off in here. What is Math doing? Oh, she's stuck at the moment. Stuck below the 236. Is the bottom end though? Let's see. Yeah, I mean you got to get back over the 236 to confirm, and the 618. But it did tag the final support. But it is back below this support area. Turn resistance, turn support, support, and resistance again. So it has to get back over this 15 to 16 level. If it doesn't, it's just going to go lower again. But Math, I don't know where Math is going. All these coins aren't going to do these moves, so Math maybe to $2. If even 16x. Bitcoin is getting stuck. There's nothing really to say on Bitcoin. It's stuck at the high. It wicked above it to make that new high, but it's stuck. But it doesn't look horrible here. This is very bullish in my opinion. And we have the weekly stock RSI up here at the top. Last time we were in this spot, we just went. And we're already up here. So the momentum is up right now on Bitcoin, in my opinion. He says, holy moly, 34 million. Yeah, I mean that Benji on base may be a very good play. What's up, Slava, my man? How you doing? Natix. Yeah, we've been looking at Natix a lot lately. What is Natix? Is it just another coin, or does it actually do something? Natix Network. Oh, you're stuck at the 618, starting to wick. That may be it. But the momentum is clearly up. As long as you don't get a bearish cross and just drop like it did last time. This thing looks like it sells off pretty quick. But if you can stay over 12.5, next stop is 1.5. %, move up. Whew, why is it so hot in here? Just keep in mind you're at the 618, and pretty much everything's been getting stuck at the 618. Yeah, it's got the volume coming in right now. Yeah, I mean, Natix is bullish right now. There's no telling what's going to happen with it. Natix to the moon. Oh, it's not even a large move. It's a 2x, 2.5x up to 3. What did you say, though? Could it go where? Natix is already running, though. You grilled this afternoon. It sounds good. Based fart coin. Is it just called fart coin on base? Based fart coin. What are we looking at? I get it to work. Oh, I guess we looked at this one already. I don't remember looking at it, but I guess we did. Yeah, it's not looking horrible. It's going sideways above the 618, getting stuck at the 786. So as long as you're over this 347 level, it's going sideways, getting accumulated here. It looks like once it breaks over the 786, it's going to fly to the moon. Once it finally gets over 305, then where is this thing going? I have no idea, but let's move that up just a little bit. What is it at? 304. Yeah, if it can hit a penny. If you can hit a penny on fart coin on based fart coin, it's not a bad move. It's a 27.5x to that level, but it doesn't look horrible here. It looks like it's ready to just spawn in a couple giant green candles. Oh no, where'd we go? There we go. We had a black screen for a moment. What's up, Robert? Someone said cookie, I think. Oh yeah, I remember hearing that. It's a fair launch, POW. What am I up to today? Nothing. I helped my daughter move earlier. And that was about it. A lot of driving. What's up, Matthew? How you doing, my man? Oh, wow, we got 40 people in here. What's the poll say? Okay, not bad. Little puff on Solana. Let me bring up Cookie real quick. Someone said Cookie earlier. Yeah, everyone please hit the like button. I know we're not moving, so we're not that bullish. But it at least helps if you guys can hit the like button and answer the poll in these bearish stuck times. Yeah, she's still stuck at the 618. High to the low. Support is 24.5. You got to get over 32. So 22.5 up to 24.5 pennies. You're still bullish. But it's simply getting stuck like everything else right now. Well, except for a few coins that are trying to keep pushing. I guess Natix and ZDEC are the winners right now. Just be careful. Yeah, Cookie's going to be a good one too. Cookie up to $1.60 area, probably $2. That's where you get into the territory of about a 6.5x. But yeah, Swee and Cookie, and they all have these charts like this that look good. If we were in alt season right now, you would be just flying. I don't know where, but somewhere. Yeah, is this thing gonna go to $10 and do a 35x from here? Maybe. Little puff on Solana. Let me pull that one up. Little puff on Sol. Oh, this thing just came out. The world's most famous cat. I guess this is the right one. Yeah, there's nothing to say on it. It went to the moon and it's just sitting here. It's not horrible looking, but the only thing I can do is find your support. And let's take it off with log. Wow. Man, this thing just did a 600x. Are you kidding me? From the launch. Damn, if you got any kind of 100x on this coin, I'd just get out now. So the only thing I can say is it's bullish over the 236 at 203. On non-log, you're trying to hold the 382 support, so maybe a penny is your support to stay bullish. If you want to look at it that way, but it's just, it's too new. Too new. Make sure we got the right thing up. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we did ZBCN and SWE. Gods Unchained and Gears Protocol is pumping. We got Matthew for 5. I appreciate that, my man. First super chat of the day. Zeus on Solana back to all-time high. Zeus on Solana. I mean, there's no telling if these coins are going to hit a new, go back to a new high. What am I spelling? Zeus by Matt Fury. Yeah, there's 2 Zeus coins. Yeah, just let me know if it's the Matt Fury one or not. Alright, we're on the right screen. $119K market cap, okay. We got Slava for 5. Oh, Slava with a super chat. I appreciate that, my man. Jazz me, please. I appreciate that, man. Oh, we got Silver back in the house. How you doing, my man? We got Slava for 2. Says music, please. I appreciate that. You guys can't hear the music? Yeah, let me know if you guys can hear the music. Alright, let me look at this coin first. 119K market cap. I gotcha. And then Jasmy. Let me pull up Jasmy on here, and then I'll pull up Dex Screener. Jasmy. Is Jasmy moving? Alright, we got Jasmy up. And then we got... Yeah, hold on. Yeah, you asked that like 4 or 5 times already. Yes, I do believe SWE's gonna hit 30 bucks. Let's see where we at. SWE to 30 bucks. All right, let me find the right Zeus coin. It said it's Pepe's dog. Oh, yeah, there's, hold on. Alright, I think I found it. Zeus to the moon. what are we doing here? Just got a little pump going. Yeah, this thing came all the way down. Put in a new low, and now it's starting to curl up, and now it's starting to pump. Can it go to a new all-time high? I mean, I guess it could. I mean, that's what we're hoping for when we buy these coins. Just throw a little bit at it. Right now, it's got to get over the 382 at 3017 to be bullish. That's where you're trying to get stuck at. And then it depends on what kind of ridiculous move it is to a new high. Maybe not. I don't know. 618 retracement to 10x from where you are. 786 up to 205 pretty much is a 40x damn near. Is it going to hit a new high? If it comes back up to the high, that's a 200 and what is that? That's almost a 240x. I hope it does for you. This is what we keep saying though. Just throw $50 to $100 on a bunch of these different coins and just see what happens. Sure as hell wouldn't hold it that high. Yeah, I don't think it's going to hit the 1272 to 27. So if I had this one, my man, I would get out at 005. Get a 40x out of it. Zeus to the moon. Oh yeah, Jasmine. All right, Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine's still stuck here. I don't know what else to say about Jasmine. It looks just like Turbo and everything else. It doesn't look bad here. It has to get back over this 18.6 level. It's holding over our bottom 236, which is good. Now that we're back over that level, so that's really good on Jasmine. It's just not doing anything yet. But I would say it's a nice recovery to get back over that, but it has to get over 18.6. If it can get over 18.6 and hold, then you're maybe in a good spot to run. But short term on Jasmine, oh come on. If you can hold, you should get a decent little run up next time it starts to move of about 65% up to pretty much three pennies is up next. Yeah, this music's a little annoying. And then Jasmine to the moon. Jasmine 30 cents or 30 to 50 cents is probably where everyone's going to get out. That is a 17x from here, and then if it can hit 50 cents, it's a 28x. And if you're going to hold to the moon, which would be $1.10, that's where Jasmine can possibly 60x. I'm not saying it's going to. I've always said it's going to hit $1, but I don't think anyone's going to hold to $1. Oh, you got in at the very bottom. All right. Hopefully you didn't put a lot in there. Maybe just let it ride. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. But no, SWE's not hitting, or no, SWE is going to hit $30, I think. Let me go back to it. SWE to the moon. SWE's, like I said before, it's a curled up chart. It doesn't look horrible. I mean, there's nothing bad looking on the chart here. Let's do it again. Let's see the overall. Low to the high on SWE. I'll fix it in just a moment. But yes, as long as SWE is over the 236 and the 1272 area, it's bullish. The whole chart looks bullish. So as long as you're over this 3 to 316 level, which you're getting stuck right now at the 1414 at about 4, If you can get over $4, then you may be in business. So it could easily drop 15% from here. But as long as you're over 3, you're good on the macro picture of things. And then sweet at 30 bucks, more likely than not. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up and figure out what's going on with this air. Come on, you auto button. Yeah, because that's only I think a 10x from here, ain't it? Yeah, 30 bucks is easily gonna be hit. That's only almost a 9x. I'm not saying everything's gonna 20x plus, but that's only, I think Swee's gonna easily 9x, 10x from here. And 60 bucks would be about a 16, 17x from here. And like I said earlier, if we were bullish right now, alt season was here, this thing would just have these giant candles spawning in, spawning in. There's no telling where it's gonna go. But yeah, I appreciate the super chats. It's awesome. LCX is not moving, I don't think. Yeah, LCX, ABT. It's got the bottom in. I mean, it's not a bad spot if you were ever getting in on Arc Block, or not Arc Block, LCX. You just hit the trend line again, looking on the monthly here, and it's holding. It's holding our green support area, macro support and resistance area. It held the trend. Just got to get back over 14, and then next stop up is 20. But if I was ever going to buy this coin, that's where I'd buy it. Put the bottom in again, higher low. Next stop is a 51% move up. And then LCX to the moon. Where do we say, $2? Yeah, anywhere from this $1.60 range for 11x up to $2.50 for 17, 18x is probably possible. I mean, the macro chart's still just holding up nicely, so if you got a coin and the chart looks like the LCX chart here, or the DIA chart, or whatever, you know, they're just macro chopping around. They don't look horrible. And short term, you got to get over, yeah, pretty much 14 to 15 to have the bottom in again. Bullish back over 18. Oh, you barely hear the music? I may have turned it down too much. Alright, can you hear it now? Yeah. What's up, Beast Mode? You missed the train on Swede. Yeah, I'm slowly missing the train on everything. AVIX BT. Didn't we look at that one before? I guess that's a deck screener coin. I don't see it on here. Oh my god, it's hot in here. I'm gonna have to figure out this. Let me. Yeah, give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, it does. It's just, you know how hot it is in Texas. It's just ridiculous all the time. Okay, what did we miss? Fog. What are we looking at? Oh yeah, LCX. Oh yeah, that virtuals coin. Yeah, I think, you know, Fog will be a decent play. Fog to the moon. It's going to be the year of the frog. Last time it was the dogs, this time it's the frogs. Yeah, she's coming back down. As long as you're below the 382 on Fog at 8, it could very well be coming back down to the trend line here, 236. So if Fog can't get back over 8, there's a chance you're going to drop 34% down to 5. Let's check short-term support, see if we're holding. We do have a 382 coming up, so if it cannot get back over that price and then falls down to the 6.5 level, and you don't get a bounce, then yeah, there's a chance you're going to drop down there. But it's been holding every time, so there's a chance it's going to get bought back up. What is this? 3-day candle. It's only got an hour left. Oh no. They need to hurry and pile into Fog and save him. But yeah, Fog to the moon. If it's going to do that, $2 would be about a 25, 26x. Fog to the 786 retracement at the 35. That's where you could get a 4.5x. I don't know. Degen. Yeah, Degen I think is still stuck. Yeah, Degen topped. It's over. Nah, it's just trying to hold, I guess. Short term on Degen, as long as you're over, what is that, 5, and if you can get back over 6, you could be bullish again. Well, you're still bullish over 5. I mean, if it holds up here, you could be setting up for a continuation. I know Kuro's not here, but she says don't draw these because it's always bearish. But if it can hold over the 382 and get over that 236, it may push back up again. But ultimately on the macro, you simply hit the 382 and then you just know it's over. Had a nice move from the bottom though. But that looks like a top to me. So on the macro, if we're going to lose support and come down, yeah, you could drop back down 20-21% back down to this 4 level, back test, and then we go up. But if you're bullish on Degen, you'll get it at a cheaper price once again. Ooh. Degen to a new high is a 30x up to 17. So probably 20 cents gets hit. Do the M2 chart. What is that? I don't think we've ever done M2, have we? This thing. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I guess you're talking about this. M2 OPES finance on Ethereum. Ooh. Yeah, I can't do anything right now. I'm sweating. It's so hot here, my man. Damn. I'm gonna have to see what's wrong with this AC. It's not blowing cold air at the moment. Yeah, what was that coin you said? I don't remember now. Did you say AVIX? Oh, come on. Let's see. Xena Finance. Oh my God. What's up, God? No, you didn't miss Toshi. Can we do Cocky New? I'm trying to read back through the chat. Yeah, I don't remember that coin you said, my man. Toshi. Yeah, I don't know if that's it. Toshi and Cocky New. Toshi in the same spot, probably. Yeah, Toshi's getting stuck at the high. She's trying to do the same thing these other coins are doing. They moved up and they're getting stuck, but they're holding up. So, low to the high on Toshi. Are you still holding your 236 or are you trying to break it? Let's see here. Yeah, your support right now to stay bullish is 6.8. But it's trying to dip below it again. If it doesn't hold, then Toshi's going to drop down here to 382, 786 area and possibly drop 17, 18 to 21%. But if Toshi holds and you stay bullish, where's Toshi going to go? First off would be a new high on Toshi, possibly the 1618 to 2038 for about a 6x. And then Toshi anywhere from a penny to 2 pennies. A penny would take you up to a 14.5x, and then 2 pennies would be a 28x from here. And Cock Inu. Is anyone going to buy this coin? That's my question. I don't know what exchanges it's on. But yeah, it came all the way down, put in a new low. Nothing bullish about the whole overall chart. But you are back over the 236, so as long as you're over this 7.6 level, bottom is in, it's curling up like everything else. Bullish back over 11.5. If it cannot get over 11.5, then it'll come up here and hit, and then possibly go to a new low. I don't think there's time for that. There could be, I don't know. But you are over that 236, and then short term, like I said, like these coins are doing the same thing. They moved up and now they're just going sideways. High to the low, just like Toshi, it's trying to hold the 236 support here. At 8.3. It already tagged a 382 and it's trying to hold bullish over this. So if it can hold over 8.3, maybe it'll send it up to 11.5. Not bad, a 39% move. And Cocky new to the moon. Let's get that one out of the way. New high on this one if you believe in it and if it's going to get bought. I mean, in a bull market, that's a 16.5x up to 4013. You want to get out early, 786 retracement up here at 3.5 for 4.5x. I feel like I'm frying right now. I don't know if the AC just can't keep up today or what the hell's happening. AVIX bit. Okay, I gotcha. Someone said something else. Move to Colorado. Nodely AI. There we go. All right, let me pull up these two on Deck Screener. AVIX BT. Yeah, it doesn't seem to exist, my man. Nope, did I spell something wrong? God dang it. What are we looking for? Oh, man. Where the hell did it go again? Come on, get off my screen. Oh, so the ticker is Node. Alright, let's look at this one real quick. And then, yeah, I gotta get a cold drink. This is ridiculous. Can I even do anything with this chart? It's like crap. I guess this is what you're talking about. Nodely AI. We'll just do it real quick. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's tiny. Nodely AI. High to the low on this coin. Got stuck at the 236 and it's coming right back. So until it gets over 1.3 and then 3.5, you're not bullish, you're still bearish. And then low to the high short term. Where are you at? It's coming down. It's down below the 236. So your last effort to stay bullish is going to be the 382 at 8.5. So another 16% drop. Any lower than that, it can go as far as all the way down here. Drop 60% and put in a slightly higher low, and then maybe that's the bottom. But this thing doesn't look great at all. Yeah, why do we got a black screen? We got Slava for 2 again. I appreciate that, my man. Go get some cold soda at a gas station. I appreciate that. Yeah, I probably will when I get off stream. Gotta get something cold. I'm gonna go get some water right now, though. Yeah. What does the poll say? I know I'm missing a lot of coins today, but it's just got 70 votes so far. Not bad. Uh, oh, it's still new, but you can buy it. Yeah. Avalanche to 100 to 200. I think that's our target. I don't remember. AVAX to the moon. I don't remember what chart we were looking at. I think it was the Tether chart. Or the Binance chart, rather. Yeah. Yeah, what is AVAX doing? Yeah, it doesn't look horrible. You're holding over the low to the high 618 at 18. Holding over the 236. So once it gets over 25, you're bullish again. Oh yeah, this is the one we have the box on. Yeah, I think AVAX to a slightly higher high. I mean, that's a pretty good move for an older coin to do almost a 9x. So anywhere from $200 to $300, I think. I think $200 is a good target on Avalanche. What's up, that dude? Alright, we've been on here for over an hour. Alright. Yeah, never going to be $100 plus, I don't think. Alright, last one here for God is Colonel. I know we've looked at this one before. Colonel down to the moon. Let's see what she's doing. What the hell? Ah, it doesn't look bad. It's down here going sideways now. Looks like the bottom is in, hopefully. It's getting stuck right at the 236 when it comes up here. So 20 up to 25 where you're still bearish. And you're holding over the 618 again. So your support right now is 16.7. If it can hold that, possibly get it back over 19. And then pretty much 20. But like I said, it can come all the way up here and still technically be bearish to come right back down. But I would imagine if it gets over that, it's probably going to hold. Then once you break 25, you're bullish, and then Colonel to the moon. There's just too many coins. Yeah, I mean, if people are going to buy this coin, I don't see why not. Easily hit a new high to $1 if it's going to get bought. Almost a 6x to $1 from here. And if it goes higher than that, $2, that's where you get your 10x. Alright, but yeah, we'll leave it there for now, for today. If I didn't have to drive so much, or I didn't drive so much yesterday and today, it took it out of me. But What's tomorrow? Sunday. Yeah, we'll be back on here longer tomorrow. I don't have anything to do tomorrow. So we'll get some updates out, and we'll probably stream for 2 to 3, maybe 4 hours tomorrow. Hopefully we're bullish tomorrow. But we're not doing anything, but it is the holiday weekend, so we'll see how it plays out. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. He says, look at Velo. Every time we say we're leaving, people come in here and say, look at my coin, look at it. It's not moving, but look at it. Yeah, Velo's still macro bullish, just like ACH. Yeah, someone asked earlier what coins I'd be accumulating right now. And you know, there's so many, ACH and Velo. Yeah, we've already mentioned this many times. Velo's still holding up. You could still get a move down, weekly candles down below, but these monthly candles, they tend to come down and wick below, so it may still get bought back up. It's coming down a little bit here, but I don't think it's anything to worry about because it's been holding up for a very long time. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in here. Everyone hit the like button. Let me end the poll here. So we're pretty much bullish here. But yeah, everyone hit the like button. None of this is financial advice, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone.